Good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us here in the charts. You're tuned into the Crypto Flight Edition. It is your fellow competitor speaking. We'd like to go over the Vechain and the USD and also the Vechain and BTC pairing. I'm going to take a few moments of your time to go over the previous level of resistance. I also found a potential consolidation range that it could be within for a specific amount of time that we're going to go over in the details here. So welcome if you're new. Loyal subscribers, welcome back. And let's go ahead and dive right into the Vechain, USD, and BTC pairing chart here, shall we? All right, so today's March the 27th, 2021, and the current crypto price is going to be 9 cents. It's up approximately 2.3% for the day. Okay, so this is just the interesting data, no fundamental data on here, guys. We're just going to go over some really interesting technicals or simple technicals. ASMR, interesting analysis. Here we go. Here's the lines. That's it, really simple. Ladies and gentlemen, I found the previous level of resistance, which is, it's not really difficult to find, guys. Pull up your charts. It's on the daily. It's going to be right down here at this level that we're going to go over. I'm not saying it's actually going to get that low. In fact, let's focus in on the potential range that I think I found. I think a lot of people are expecting a 10-cent Vechain here in a short period of time. That could be the case. I'm actually going to say that I think within the next 72 hours, Vechain will likely be between these levels here. Let's go ahead and point them out for you guys. It's going to be at 8 cents all the way up to 9 cents. It's just like a 1 penny fluctuation there. I guess the numbers kind of go down. Let's see if I can get an exact number for you guys. This is the Binance, the US Binance chart that we're taking a look at on the TradeView.com. So it's a 0.0808 if you guys want the exact number there, and 0.0941. So that's a potential range that I found just by looking at the candle's bodies. Like, it's not that difficult to see. Like, if you see like the bodies there on the lower level and then at the top. So that's basically how I find like the sideways consolidation ranges. There's also something else that I use in conjunction. So yeah, 72 hours. I expect to see the price action within this range. There's something else that I found. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who you guys have do your research. I'm assuming that you found this video after you've done your fundamental research or any type of research, because again, don't use this as financial advice, guys. All right. But what I did find, what I think is pretty interesting, that it aligns with this particular range and the potential retracement that could take place in the market. Again, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if we focus in on this area right here, like this clustered area right here, price activity, you'll notice there was actually a retracement of approximately 40%. Like if we measure from the top wicks and then you go to like the most recent higher low on the channel here, we go over support, resistance, and patterns. And of course, to identify an uptrend, we look for higher highs and higher lows. In fact, let's just we'll get back to that in 1 second, but just to kind of give everyone a bird's eye view of this cryptocurrency. It's in a beautiful uptrend. Oh man, this is really nice. It is walking up the stairs. It came out back in let's see, February-ish 2020, and ever since then, I mean, it's in a beautiful uptrend, just walking up the stairs. This is really nice, actually. So yeah, and right now it's up against a very interesting move to the upside. It's just really nice, guys. If you guys didn't participate in this and you've been long-term investing, like, congratulations to you. This is really nice. Let's see how much of a percentage gain that is, just kind of out of curiosity. So back in March the 15th, 2020, I guess, when they're capitulating and everything, the markets are up a total of 3,319% approximately, and it even reached as high as like 3,600%. Wow, that's sweet. Yeah, congratulations to you guys. All right, let's get to the technical here. So what I wanted to show you all was, I think it's pretty interesting, like on this area here, February the 12th, 2021, when I was at like 5 cents, and then the retracement that we spoke of, I actually measured it, and it measures a total of like 40% to the downside. Now it's like, yeah, it's like 41%. Now the reason that I'm bringing that up is because, remember, on the channel we go over support, resistance, and patterns. So typically when you break above a resistance level, which is, I'm going to assume it's right here at like 5 cents, okay, it's 0.0561 for those who want to get like really technical. After you break above resistance, typically it acts as support. excuse me, when it's broken above. So let's just say in the, I guess, the most practical case scenario, if the buyers have full control of this market, which is obvious. I mean, the buyers have full control, guys. There's no denying that. But let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if the market is under some sort of interesting retracement, whether substantial or not, that's for one to choose, right? If it retraces back down to this white line, I actually measured it, and I think it's like 41%. Yeah, it's like 43%. I'd say that, because if you look at it from this, like if we erase this potential consolidation range, and then what I did was I just said, okay, the market retraced 40%, and then after that it actually went up like 180%, right? So if the pattern is you get a retracement of like 41%, then the next let's just say it actually goes down to 5 cents, guys. And remember, if you're long-term investing, you've done your research and you see that the fundamentals align with what you are interested in long-term investing in, then the market does correct 40%, then it's likely we'd get a nice leg up to the upside, maybe equivalent to or exceeding what has already taken place, right? The 180%, let's go ahead and do a measurement really quickly. So yeah, it's like 184% to the upside. So if we were to do something like that and say that the market goes down to like 5 cents, and let's just say it goes up 180%, super hypothetical, guys. We're so ahead of ourselves, where I'm ahead of myself here. 180% would be 15 cents. So let me know down in the comment section. I know you guys have like extreme price targets, maybe overhead for Vechain and the USD pairing. So let me know what your prediction is for, for Vechain, I guess, over this year, the end of the year. Okay. So that's going to wrap up the segment for the Vechain, and you have the back test potential, right, for the previous level of resistance. But I'm going to stick to my guns and say it will be within that range that we erased for the next 72 hours. So let's move on over to the Vechain and the BTC pair. Now, this is pretty interesting. I only found one line on the Vechain and the BTC pair. Let's crank it up to the higher time frames, see if we can see anything a little bit better. Okay, so structurally, I must say that the Vechain and the BTC pairing is one of the most structurally intact, developed cryptocurrency, or these are Satoshis actually, that I have ever seen. And guys, I'm so new to this, like, don't go by something that I've ever seen that's something significant, because I've only been doing this for like 3 years. Okay, so, and I haven't seen that many cryptos, let's say less than 100, right? So, but this is amongst the most structurally intact Satoshi levels, values or structures that I've ever seen. And I say that because we can identify these lower levels down here. Like if you notice this clustered area, and this white line here is actually, these are Satoshis, guys. The pin is in $1, BTC is $1. 97 sats is what we call them, okay? That's what this critical level represents, 98 sats. And as long as it's above that level, I don't see why it'd be an issue for this Satoshi level to just kind of continue to consolidate and eventually make new highs or obliterate the all-time highs, which is measurable here. Again, on the Binance chart is what we're looking at on tradingview.com, which can be measured at 338 Satoshis. So if we go from the current level up to that level, we get a really quick measurement to see how much of a percentage gain that would be, and that would be like 105% from the current level. Now, this is definitely not a video insinuating that you guys should go out and buy this cryptocurrency, because again, please do your research before you do that. But I'm just pointing out the critical level, which I think is really important to protect this cryptocurrency from going significantly lower. That would be the only level that would be of interest to me to understand whether or not I would entertain a position in this market, which again, guys, we're not in this. This is just a simple request that we're going over. And that's pretty much all I have for the Vechain and BTC pairing. So that's my speculative observation of what can take place in this market. Yeah, again, as long as it's above the critical level, I don't see why this wouldn't have a structural walking up the stairs gesture as it has consolidated below this, the 97 Satoshi level. Yeah, this looks pretty interesting. I like the way the Vechain and BTC pairing is shaping up. I've said that like a few times. So, but that's pretty much it. That's what I'm seeing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully this was useful. Let me know in the comment section if you guys enjoyed that segment. And also, before you go, if you're new, we covered the traditional stocks. If you're into that, we'd love to send that information to you throughout the week, 7 days. We go over that. So, join us here on this very intense, interesting journey at times. So go ahead and subscribe with us. And that pretty much wraps up everything, guys. So take care of yourselves, protect your portfolios, execute your strategies. We're going to talk very soon, and bye for now.